to meet with the mayor and demand a meeting with the governor as well, because they need to resolve the youth unemployment crisis. There's plenty of money to build a new youth jail while they cut jobs for young people, while they close schools and close recs. We need youth jobs, not youth jails. That's why we're out here.
That's right.
Yes. It's outrageous that they can spend $104 million on a new juvenile detention center in this very city, but they can't spend $100 million like we requested in the spring for youth jobs.
Our immediate goal is to get a meeting with the mayor and the governor and to see what kind of remedy we can come up to get jobs for youth that want jobs. Long term, we want all youth to be able to get a job if they want one. Youthworks, there were 9,000 youth who applied for Youthworks, and only a third of them were eligible to get jobs. And that is unacceptable for the youth that want to get jobs and don't have the opportunity to get it.
Where's our money? Jobs, not jails! 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 What do we want? What do we want them? What do we want? What do we want them? That's a pity. We want money for our city. We want money for our city.
Before we even able to say who we are, we're told to stop, right? And that in order to come in, we either have to A, work inside this building, or B, have an appointment. Now, there's been plenty of times, many of us out here has been inside this building when we A, don't work here, and B, didn't have an appointment.
City halls are good for lives.
So, I don't understand what the difference is today.
I'm so pissed. How come you keep on putting money into jails, but not jobs and education that young folk need?
That's right.
Where's the love?
Do you guys make decisions?
Where's the respect?
Where's our money?
Enough.
Where's our money? You're smiling like it's funny.
Are you taking us to the mayor? Because if we don't want to go in unless we want to see the mayor. That's what we want to do.
I'm the president. I can't take you to
And we understand that. So if you want to meet with us, Councilman Young, look, we got a group of people right here who want to meet with you. We agreed that if you wanted to meet, you had to meet with us right here. We were asked to step back and everything. So now you're saying that only 2 people can go in? That's crazy.
I'm saying the 2 leaders.
No, we are all leaders here. Everyone here is a leader. Everyone.
There's old ladies that are hot, and they don't. You guys not
Everyone cannot, everybody can't be a leader of the group. There only can be a certain amount of groups. And let me say this to you, okay? I've been a strong supporter of youth opportunity since I've been on this council. 14 years on this council. They have a line item in the council right now for youth opportunity because of my advocacy, because I was young too.
It wasn't a campaign slogan.
No. Sir, would you listen to me, please? You know, see, that's the problem. You know, but here's the thing that I'm saying. I do believe that every youth that wants a job should be able to have a job. And that's not a campaign speech, sir, okay? Because I wouldn't have came out here if I didn't feel it, okay? All right, I have kids too, okay? And here's what, wait a minute, here's what I have done, okay? I've talked to members of my staff because I want to see what Mayor Marion Barry did in D.C. where he guaranteed every youth a job. Now, I did this way before you guys even came out here organized because that's how much I care, okay? I'm one of the council people that said no to a $104 million jail because I wanted to go into youth opportunity. So know who you're talking to. You got supporters. Don't attack your supporters, okay? You got an advocate, okay? No, I have not, because I'm trying to make sure that I got things in place. I don't want to do things publicly for show, okay? I'm not a show guy. I'm not a show guy. So all I'm saying to you is that I believe that every youth should have a job We have also contacted different corporations and different businesses asking them to try to make opportunities for the youth. I personally called Kennedy Krieger, Johns Hopkins, Mercy, and all these hospitals to give you youth an opportunity. Whether you believe it or not, that's what I have done. Because I'd rather see you in a job, getting a skill, in school, going to college, rather than being in dead-end jobs and going into that juvenile justice center and the jail. So you have an advocate. Just know who your advocates are. And I'm out here. And when y'all first was out here, I didn't know what you were doing. Because I came from a meeting and came inside City Hall, and the young man out right there hollered me out. You know, I'm not afraid to come and talk to anybody. I walk the streets. I don't have security. I go into the dangerous neighborhood. I walk in the alleys. I went to the 16-year-old guy who got killed because I know him personally to his house. So you're talking to the wrong guy. I'm on your side. I'm an advocate. Don't try to attack everybody because everybody's not against you.
Let's have a press conference.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a press conference.
What about the 3,000 students that registered with Youthworks for jobs this summer and were told they don't have a job? What are you going to do for them?
Sir, that's an unfair question to ask me because I do not run Youthworks. And there's only a certain amount of jobs that they have, and they got a certain amount of funding for those jobs. So that's an unfair question to ask me.
Do you advocate for them to move?
I've been advocating for youth opportunity and for youth since I've been on this council, sir. I've been advocating for youth and youth opportunity publicly. If you come into the council hearing, sir, come to the council hearing and you will hear me. Thank you.
Can we have a press conference? Thank you. Can we have a press conference? How are you going to support without stepping up?